Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to tell about my own code template in which I generally code the things and during the contest and everything about that. And it's basically, we can say a beginner friendly video in which I'm going to talk about my code template and its uses, like how I use it and everything else. And I do a beginner, like I started competitive coding around 4 months before only. And yeah, before that, I also don't use this code template. And yeah, after looking my friends, like they are using code template, I got fascinated. So many beginners also got fascinated by looking such big codes as a means like templates. And yeah, I'm going to tell its advantages, and today I also adopted this, and I'm coding in this template around means 2 to 3 months, so I can say better in this way. And let's means like avoid a confusion is like it is important to have such code template before doing coding, and it would increase our implementation and thing. It's wrong, like nothing work like that. If you are good in implementation, you can write a simple code also, it would work. And yeah, so why we are using this code template? And yeah, so the reason behind that is like to avoid the repeatedness. Fine, like if you avoid, like if you again and again write long, so it would take some time. So to avoid this, or we can say we can use LL. Fine, we can C++ have given us an opportunity to use some define functions, well, not functions, define tags. Like so here we can define the things, like we can stop again and again use of for, fine, by this type of things, long by LL, pushback by PB, and we can define the things so that we can do implement the things in very small time. Fine, we can write the code fast. So that's the thing only template looks like. And yeah, many things are there, like we can use we can store the functions before that only, contest only, so that we can submit the solution fast. That's the advantages of template. Fine. So yeah, so today I'm going to show your my comments code template where I code, and I will help you to give brief idea of this code template. Fine. And yeah, so and before that, uh like if you, and it's like the to choosing a code template is like your choice. You can make your own code template by from scratch, or you can take someone else code template. Fine, like if you see mine, you can take this. And if I say honestly, like I also hadn't make this code template from scratch. I also taken a means this code template from one of my friend, and he also taken from another one. Like it's going like loop only, everyone taking, and I modified the thing, so that is better. Like who will write again and again means this type of thing if you get this initially from somewhere. Fine, and as fast as you code started to code, you will get used to this code templates. Fine, like the things will remembered, and you modify the things. So okay, so let me explain this code template. And if I zoom in, like it's around 500 lines of code. Fine, and everyone is like, after seeing, if a beginner is seeing that, I also saw that in first time I saw that what a big code he wrote. But this is nothing, means it is very small code. Fine, these are the just code template. Fine, if I saw this, that literally I would say what are the things which is used. If you see this two things, and if you see the last two things, that only will work. Fine, like if I saw this in a very friendly manner, I'm going to tell means about like how it work. So yeah, these are the header files, as you all know. Fine, no problem. After that, yeah, after that, this I use yeah, using namespace std, all know. This define, as you all know, at this stage, I hope that you all know what the hashtag define work. Like you can define any of the things, means it would got sorted out. Fine, so like for loop, I define for n. Fine, which is like what for loop, it will work as a for loop only. I short it out, it's a short form, it's a short form, nothing else. That fast I also, when some short form is there, like mod when we use, like if the answer in contest, it would say like you have to print the answer is modulo. So that on that time I use like infinity, means like I e to power 18, means like it is the highest value till it reached. Fine, till means our function means like our variable could take. And n line I define this. For PB, it is pushback, means pushback shortcut is PB, popback shortcut is PPB. And it is not necessary that it would be PB. You can make your own. Fine, nothing else. for first, second, everything like pi value, and this all things like set bit. While using bit masking, you will use this, and yeah, this all the things are there. And another thing is type def long int. Like long int, I tell that every time writing long int will become some boring and repeatedness, so we replace with ll, then unsigned ull, and yeah, double lld. And again I use means for minus operator, also means for loop, it's for loop only. Fine. Yeah, this type of things only. And another thing is like for vector also, we define like usually what vector will take an integer only, no, so long only, so we define with vi. Fine, vi for set si pair pi vector of vector like vvi, and this all things for short terms. And after that some things debugging things are there. And yeah, after that means like these are all things like for printing the things like okay. And this all are templates for map, and everything else do not, you will know as per the time will pass. Fine, this all things, but the basic things you know need to know this things. And as you start to code, you will know everything. Like if you see gcd expo, these are what, these are the functions. Fine, as you know now, user defined functions. Fine, these all are the functions which we stored means like right now only, because during the contest we will not like write everything like for gcd, the things which we know, like we know gcd, so we have a function means stl don't have such, like stl also have this function. Fine. So yeah, so means whatever the function which doesn't have, fine, stl doesn't have, so we will means write that code initially only as a template, so on the time of contest we will just write that function, and no need to write again and again the same things. Fine, that's the main motive of this, like gcd expo. Fine. And yeah, this all things are there. Fine. So yeah, this all the templates which you will know as time will pass. And here dfs things are there. And yeah, is palindrome, it is like we define that it is not stl function, it is user defined function. I define is like I taken this from gfg. Fine. So from where like I will check that the string is a palindrome, because I know that palindrome question would come repetitiveness. So yeah, for checking these things I use this function. For binomial coefficient, if I need to find any binomial question, use this. Then for prime number checking I use this. Then yeah, for segmentic sieve, fine, this all things I taken from cpp, what cp algorithms. Fine. And yeah, for invert bait is cyclic. Fine, for some number of digits, this mod power, this computing zor also I taken from this gfg only. And yeah, that jesse krishna means some, it is my means I had to code this. Fine. And yeah, for finding any means bit width type of things. Fine. And yeah, this all things I like. This I had made this means I had taken from gfg. And I can delete also, like this void game is not useful right now for me, so yeah, I will just erase it. And yeah, for dp this type of things. And yeah, this function is for checking that is it a perfect square, and sort by first, sort by second, it is usually for pairing the things I use. And find partition, yeah, recently I use a subsequence problem, so where it had used, so right now also it is not, so okay, let it be. And yeah, we came to the next point. And as you all know that int main is the most important thing, you all know, and you all are familiar. And this all things are like yeah, like fast input output, the things are there. So and after this, the main thing is just like I define a void user defined function, and in this function I generally write the code. Fine, this is the code you have to write. You don't need to see every time this, just write the code here. Fine, you just need to write the code here, anything else nothing required. Just write the code here and take the inputs, like I am calling this function. Fine. So from here also you can call a function, like you can call like if I find anything like s equal to shivam. Fine. And I can check that if is palindrome, like here suggestion, like if palindrome is right, shivam is a means palindrome or not. So I would, if it is, so I would put yes. Fine, like yes, like okay. And if no or not, so I will print no. So this type of things we can do. And as void we all know na, so it is a simple, like if we print the thing, so it would directly show here. So yeah, we define a function. And what help to do, like, yeah, defining the things, like if you want to break the things in middle also, you can just like return and yeah, break out the things. So yeah, user defined function has been used. And like if I so demonstrate this via code, so fine. So if I saw my code recently, I solved this one. So yeah, let's see this question. GCD length, it was uh fine. So okay, okay. I think this is not that code one. Yeah, board compression. Yeah, not board compression. Also, I think this one. Yeah. So here what they want, n and m, 7 and 5 is nm and m, and here are the things, some array are given. So yeah, if I had write that code, oh no, it is not that code also. Yeah, that code only, nm, and I taken the input, and yeah, I wrote the code, and yeah, I print out that one. Fine. I think here means, yeah, I think miss out something. So yeah, say that print the answer here, so it would directly print here. So that's the code, it is fine. And if I show you another things, is like if I show this board competition, so where they said now that you have to declare some test cases, fine, it would go in loop. So on that case, what you need to do is like just comment out the things, fine. Yeah, I just comment out the things, I taken this, it would directly, why to do again, as we all know na, in every contest they would give some t, so that 5 times you have to run the test case. So yeah, for that you need to do this inside this for loop, so it will loop it out every time. And whenever it is not required, so just comment out like this question. And yeah, for this you need to always comment out, because it is used in Google Kickstart. Fine, in Google Kickstart they have their orientation, so on that manner you can do. So yeah, that's what about my template. I hope you understand the things and not let me make the this video so long. And another thing is like from where you can take the template, you can take the template from anywhere. Like if you visit the codeforces website, you can go anyone, like for anyone profile, like if I saw my, you can go here, fine, like yeah, here, like if you go their submission and saw their code, whichever template you like if you like this, so just copy this. Oh, it is so big. Yeah, you can make your own also, like yeah, just erasing the things which you don't like like this. Okay, you just copy this and yeah, paste in your things. It's not recommended you take my anyone, I also taken from somewhere, so you can take them and just do the changes which you required. And as you start coding from basics, the things also get remembered to you, and nothing like that. And I will also this like, okay, I will also means like what paste my this means profile link in this description, so you can check it out there. And you can take my template also and do some modification, and after some time you will get used to it. So I hope this video is helpful to you, everyone. So that's for today, thank you very much.